Oh, I see. But you seem to know very well that, your sister's boyfriend was snatched.
I mean, I'm just saying it from this point of view, but it's not about snatched. I mean, I'm not 100% sorry for Deborah because everybody has to learn and grow. I could tell from a while that Medikal is a guy who likes women. From his lyrics, all his lyrics, he was talking about different kinds of women, describing them, and it's not just making it. He's not saying those things for show. Somehow, as a musician, if you are really real to your craft, most of the things you say are things that you've done or want to do. And so, if she was looking at those signs, she would not be as hurt or as surprised as she was.
I'm looking at you talking. I'm like, you're a bad big brother. You endorse these people publicly. You said,
yeah, that one there. It's not that, as I'm saying, I was hoping she will on her own. No, but sister. the guy is. Let me not take anything. I haven't seen him do any kind of move that I've never liked before. You know what I'm saying? But from the lyrics of his songs, that's what I'm saying. If as she was a fan of him as well, listening to the songs, you have to realize that this person wants a certain kind of lifestyle, so.
Yes, you didn't question your sister.
No, she was hearing it.
But you're a boy. Sorry, you're a man, and so men will know men better than women do.
No, but you see, we are saying that, and people who are in love, it can also be men and women, would even lie to themselves that the truth is something else, just to convince themselves to keep going. So they'll never be like, they'll probably start looking at you like, oh, you don't like my relationship anymore, you want me to spoil something like that. So you just hope that they realize on their own, and
so you never came in at any point, even when she was going through pain, to say, look, at this point I think it's okay to let the guy go?
No, because the way things developed, it was like, it wasn't something I had to say, it's just happening. And lucky too, she saw, this kind of news came months, like for Kakalika Love was recorded like 7 or 8 months before it came out.
Wow, so that means that you had hints long ago.
Yeah, she already knew what was going on, so she was just there hoping and just, whatever. So.
Then finally, let's wrap up on this Fela thing.
Are you about to enter the interview?
Yes.
And the interview on Fela? We're going to talk about
it. We're going to talk about it. But you featured. No, I just want to ask you the last on them, because I'm thinking, how do you think this young girl feels if she hears this part of the lyrics that you've said about her?
I think if she is who she appears to be, as like a strong-willed person, she'll find a way to stop copying and just be her own self, and she'll keep evolving.
She's taking inspiration. What about that?
Yeah, but inspiration and mimicking is two different things.
Can you remember anything she wore or Debbie wore that she also wore at a certain point? Can you remember any of the things?
If you just look at pictures from what Debbie wore to Sotium, and then you look at some other recent pictures of hers, you see some kind of black outfit with neon striped edges. I don't know, like the way Cheddar's Lamborghini is edged with the white lines. Something like that. Just a few days after.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's he's clearly giving us an example. For those of you who are already on social media, you want to go see that and maybe tag us in it, and let's see. Yeah, he's now a fashion expert, knowing what looks alike and all that. But let's see, as you also join us in the conversation here on Showbiz 927. Now let's talk about, what do you have against the Lamem people? What's it called, Papi and Joey? What were you saying there? I don't think.
Oh no, nothing against. No, those that
because you talked about somebody not being loyal to someone and all
that. Okay. So I had a rumor. I don't know if it's a rumor because it sounds quite solid and nice. Yeah, anyway, it was Joey that first met, that first used Mbebusem, Ghana Jesus, to do his promo for Daryl and Friends.
That's true.
And he was planning to also bring him at the show and do another thing during his gig. But then Medikal also went for him, the Mbebusem guy, and took him to, I think, Ghana Music Awards or some kind of.
No, Ghana Music Awards was long ago.
Yeah, some recent show. I forgot what it was.
Foresight Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so after that, Joey was like, something I wanted to do exclusive with you. Now you're going to all the artists and appearing. So I think he took his money back.
Oh, he took his money back?
I had paid him for the next show or whatever. So I think.
But the guy is in business, so.
Yeah, but if you've charged and the person maybe asked for exclusivity, you should provide that. But
Okay, so it has got nothing to do with the artists themselves.
No.
Then
Lamim, I was just saying like because there was something on the internet, some guy called Oswald who was like into the betting game or whatever. As soon as everybody was talking about him on social media, then Lamim said they used this picture and said he was going to be at their event. So he was like, I don't know you guys, like, and you're just using me for. So there was some small back and forth between them. And that's just what I said. Like, Lamim wanted to use Oswald's popularity to boost their show. But their show was, I guess, maybe somehow because of that, it was well attended.
Okay, now I get it. Some of the things is difficult for us to really understand. That's how I'm asking.
Unless, if you don't know much about what happened, yes, it's hard.
I think it's also because of the way you're putting the lyrics together, maybe as well. And then you're not afraid that Lydia will come for you. She's your friend as well, but Lydia doesn't allow people to drag her like that.
I have a friend called Della, and sometimes he just holds the phone filming things for a long time. And I wonder if his arm is okay.
And he's talking about Della Glano, but we're talking about Lydia now.
Okay. Where do you want me to lead you?
So I'm saying to you that you talked about the Cardi B meet and greet thing was not a pleasant one for a lot of the celebs.
I heard it's meet and grill.
Oh, it's not meet and greet again.
Meet and grill.
I see. And I'm sure you know that she's one of the people who wasn't excited about what had happened.
I like this word, this phrasing, wasn't excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. She told me if I put her name in this wrap up with the Cardi Bab, these things, I shouldn't show up at her party. No, she said I can show up. No, I said I'm coming there to play the wrap up, and she was like, okay, but make sure my distance is not there, else you can't play the song here. And so because it was there, I didn't go to that's not why. It was far. And
but has she heard it now?
I don't think so. She'll probably have
called you,
done something to me somehow.
Was done something to you somehow?
Maybe send me a message Instagram or Twitter or somewhere. Poked me on Facebook, something.
But do you think it's pleasant, that you treat your friends that way? Because they're still, they haven't gotten over that yet.
Oh, I think they have somehow, for the most. But I don't think we should take ourselves like that seriously. It's not a big deal. Like Cardi herself said, you should have just come to say, hey, it took the thing to like.
I have a feeling that you mocked your sister.
She knew she mocked herself when she entered the house. She said, I've done big yawa. When she came back from the...
Even before you start mocking her, she said...
Yeah, no, because that morning when she was going, we were talking, and they were like, should I go? They said I should come. Mecca said I should come. I said, Charlie, just go and take a picture with her and just come and just, post the picture and be there. Like, oh, I've met Cardi B. Let's go for the picture. If they are saying, and then go your way. So when she got there, she said that within some seconds, I don't know if you follow the picture and the videos, but she was in the first 1 or 2. Then she disappeared. She said that, I just went. But the people she went to sit with at the restaurant at some corner, they too, courtesy of Bolare, they were also, the Bolare said he would take them to Cardi B's bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah, to meet Cardi B in her bedroom. One was Akufuado's daughter, Edwina.
Oh.
You think I'm playing?
All of a sudden, you lost your voice.
No, I've been chewing granules. So one client, have you watched Cliffhanger with is it Mel Gibson or Rambo? Cliffhanger, Stallone, yeah. Some people was climbing the rocks. So that's how the granules was climbing out of my throat.
Just when you mentioned names.
No, that name.
You.
No, I just don't like the name Edwina because I think it's laziness. It's like Edwin, and then you have added Na. So it's like maybe you gave birth to a boy, and it's like this is Edwin, and then they realize the girl. It's like nah, it's not Edwin. It's Edwin. Nah, Edwin. And so then Edwina. She come pass. No, I like the name Edwina actually because of this. Now that I've described how it came about, I like it. I've changed my mind.
So do you know this particular Edwina you're talking about?
I finished saying the name. What do you know? Please, let's continue.
Let's continue. So let's hear you. So then she was there with them, and so that's why she
So
stayed.
they had lunch. I mean, they just chilled and then they went their ways.
I see.
Now they didn't wait for 12 hours to twerk.
But that one too was featured. But
yeah,
you know,
nice. No, I like that. I like. She doesn't care. I like that about her.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you one of the people who do not want to associate with her brand?
How? Me? I love Ekapin Polo. Me, dear. I mean, I can't help it. I mean, people are like, she does this. She hasn't done anything to me yet. I don't know.
What would she do to you that would? Because some people, like you said, she hasn't done anything to you yet.
I think she takes some risks, and I admire her for how she gets out of those risks. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I haven't invested much energy into like watching her to see her flaws and stuff to really take a strong decision on her. Like I just see one or two things once in a while about her. You see what I mean? And it hasn't tickled me like in a bad way. Like I'm just like, cool.
Do you think that those who think that, you know, this is not a brand to associate with? Because I've seen people actually see her and say, no, they won't take pictures with her. They won't sit in the same interview with her and all that.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that happen. She's also talked about it and all that. Do you think that is extreme?
Yeah. I mean, I think that people are insecure, those people.
No, but the thing is, it's not a brand to associate yourself with.
But why is it association? Like I've sat sometimes in an interview with Socrates.
Why are you mentioning him?
I'm just saying, I'm giving an example of somebody who is probably a brand I don't associate with.
Why?
Because he did a very bad film.
Which is
Hot Fork.
What was bad about that film?
It's like, why are you? Because in the whole film, a fork is on the stove at one point in the movie. You call the film Hot Fork?
Yeah, but at least there was a fork there.
Yeah, in the bathtub.
One love.
Oh, no, I don't have anything against Socrates. I just feel like saying that. It's cool. I've been seeing him recently and chatting with him, and I'm just happy he's now rich. And
he is?
I feel he is.
Where did he get the money from? Or what changed?
No, I just feel he's rich. I don't know. Maybe he's like Atiwa Forest was his property. I don't know. I don't know how he got the money, but he seems to be doing really well. His skin is glowing.
It wasn't like that before.
When I hear Wizkid and Beyonce, brown skin girl, skin just like pearls, it's just like Socrates. That's how
Anniversary, yes, for black exhibit solid.
And talking about that song, what did you say about Shatta's song with Beyonce or Beyonce's song with Shatta?
I just said people were surprised because I guess the whole thing was, first of all, we never see ourselves on that level. So when we see it, it blows our mind, like, you know, and I think that was a good thing. And what else did I say? I said, yeah, and it was also surprising, like, of course, that Shatta hadn't said anything about it because around that time, Shatta and Stone were throwing about their weight, you know. So then we found out there was an NDA, and I was also surprised that Shatta listened to the NDA, but I guess it's also Beyonce, you know. But I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm not a fan of like Beyonce and her husband's politics, you know, because of this whole buying into this American football system, which is very racist and has kicked out Colin Kaepernick, which fights on behalf of oppressed people. So I felt like, Shatta is on the song with Beyonce, and that's great.
I feel he was going to say something before the